Welcome everyone. Welcome back to another Live Wire Sports Media um live stream. And I'm here with my host again, Nicole Malone. Nicole, what's going on? Welcome back.
Thanks, man. How you been? It's been about what, a week? Exactly, actually.
Yes, it's been a week. It's been a week. I have trying to keep up with everything and how it goes, and it seemed like every game that the Dallas Wings played is an event because DJ Carrington, she wants to I don't know. She wants to become the new Draymond Green in the WNBA.
Worse.
She's so horrible. I do not have respect for a player that constantly doesn't play ball, but you have to use tactics just to make yourself irrelevant for the media. And then
Yeah.
when people call you out, you want to hit the block button because you can't take it. If you stand on business, stand on business. But you know, I don't get it. Last episode was last night. She pulled Ashley Sarah Ashley Barker hair.
Barker, yeah.
Yeah, pull her down. I'm like, come on, man. And this is why people, fans, and people get upset with the WNBA and the commissioner because they don't do nothing. That should have been a flagrant two. She should have been kicked out the game easily. Being honest, all her fouls should have been a flagrant two. If I was saying this in one of my videos, and I said that if the referees start really assessing these fouls the way they're supposed to be, and putting them flagrant twos, I guarantee she and getting her kicked out the game. I guarantee she'll start changing the way she play.
Do you know all but one of her flagrant fouls got rescinded?
Yeah, that's what I have heard and seen on X.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is. It's crazy, but now you make the referee second guess themselves when they dealing with you and you're making a foul like that. And the referee shouldn't be in a position to where they have to second guess themselves or worry about um being um where they can't really call the foul the way they need to call the foul.
Yeah.
V say dirty mustard.
I
Yes.
I did a video on that actually. I did a video on all of the injuries. The WNBA has a physicality problem, and I didn't even go over all the injuries, but at least every single team, not every team, but almost every single team has at least one one or two players out for injury.
Yeah.
That's insane because they only have 12 players. Like they don't have the players to be able to backfill. So now they have to bring in all these hardship contracts, and it's because of plays like Dirty Mustard, Tijan.
Yeah. And this.
But they're teammates too. Um, these players' teammates who are getting hacked and smacked upside the head and getting their necks broke by being pulled by their ponytail, like their players need to come to their defense too. Like that also frustrates me that they just stand around and help
Mhm.
their teammate up, but they don't do anything. And if the refs aren't going to do anything, if Kathy's not going to do anything, if the teammates have to step up, unfortunately, the players, and they have to stick up for their teammates, and that
Yeah.
that frustrates me a little bit.
it bothers it bothers me as well because I was looking at the player that when Ashley got her hair pulled out, her teammate was there like she was setting a screen
Hmm.
like there's no screen there. You should move or help make sure you catch your player for teammate for falling down,
Yeah.
and then just standing there looking crazy. And that remind me of last year, um when Kenny Carter did that with Caitlyn, and Leo Boston was right there, and then some people say, "Oh, she didn't wasn't aware," but you was right there when Caitlyn fell down, and then I would have had everybody come off the bench, like
Right.
really, so it's, but it just until the commissioner gets involved and start changing things in the league, and the thing about it is DJ Carrington she's some kind of representative for the WNBAPA.
She's on the yeah, I think she's on the board or she's yeah, part of the players association.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's bad because she does stuff now. She figure, okay, well, I could do things and nothing's going to really happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really that's not a good look. You know, so I had a service weather alert come up on because we supposed to get some kind of thunderstorm throughout here today.
Oh, we're supposed to get it tomorrow.
Yeah, V, I agree. Kathy did bend the knee for these crazy players. I'm telling you, excuse me, I said it before and I said it again. I'm not a huge fan of Roger Goodell in the NFL, but when it comes to prioritizing the sport, he makes sure the sport is excuse me, prioritized. Mm, and he definitely, we need a strong commissioner of this league. You know, where you're not being weak with the players or whatever the case may be. Okay, start giving me that service.
Yeah, they need to protect their players for sure. I'm just trying to get the I think I have the game up ready to go.
Yeah, every time the service thing comes on, it's taking my sound away from the television. I don't like that because I don't want it to involve, mess with the game. Oh,
Okay, I think I'm all set. I think it's pulled up.
yeah.
I'm like watching Renee Montgomery's top five. I hope that's where I'm supposed to be.
I'm not a fan of her. She's so fake too.
Yeah, I don't
She
like
like
her either.
it's
Are you
crazy.
watching Renee Montgomery though? Like, am I in the right spot?
Yeah, I
Okay.
am. So in the Commissioner Cup, the East, the New York. Oh, New York gonna have it tough, man, because I wonder what's going on with Jacquel Jones. She
Her
twisted her
ankle, I
ankle.
think, right?
Yeah,
Or knee or something.
yeah. So
And Paige was supposed to be back, and I think she's still out for a third game. She was only supposed to miss 2 games, but yeah,
yeah,
she's out for a third.
and they say that she's supposed to be out now for some kind of illness for the for the next game. So I think that honestly, I think she Dallas trying to tank for AZ. I think they're not gonna get it. I
And
mean, because once this Commissioner's Cup tournament is over with, you can see teams starting to fall. You're gonna see in the second half or later on, teams are gonna start fall down below the pack. They're gonna separate themselves a little bit more. It looks
yeah,
exciting now, but as that second season, after the All Star break ramp up, teams are gonna be look. I still think Orlando could probably make it. I think if Golden State continue to play the way they playing, they
dude.
could. They looking real. They play really hard, really fast. They defenses gotten better. They starting to gel at the right time. They
Connecticut too.
Yeah, Connecticut. Surprising, the
Yeah,
two teams that people said that they was the worst teams are looking, like they could do some damage.
yeah.
So
Sanaya
um,
Rivers, man, she
yeah,
was cooking.
that's the one I was talking about. Sanaya Rivers. She was
Sanaya Rivers, man, she was blocking everything. She was killing Ryan Howard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She had Ryan Howard falling down. She blocked the start, stole the ball from her. She blocked Alicia Gray,
Man,
and like she was tearing them up, man. I was like, I love seeing it.
yeah,
Fred said, as long as this incompetent and ineffective commissioner remains in charge, this league will never be anything but a disgrace. Yeah, I
yeah.
totally agree.
Even the CC fans, like I've been seeing it all over X and even the comments under my videos, like people aren't going to stick around very much longer. Even me, like
Yeah,
it's hard to watch. It's just dirty. It's just not
yeah,
basketball, and it's just really tough to watch.
yeah.
So they need to clean this up, or yeah, I agree. It's And I'm worried for Cece coming back too because they're about to rip her head off. Like I'm scared that people like Ryan
Yeah,
Howard and Dejanay Carrington and those players are going to come after her and just try to take her out somehow.
yeah. I hope we could really keep someone like Ari McDonald. We really need her on this team. Um, I don't know how that's gonna play out because I think Sophie probably gonna if Caitlin does come back next some part of next week, Sophie probably will be out another week.
I don't know. Sophie's been practicing, I thought. I thought she's been full practice.
No, she hasn't been
Hasn't
full
she?
practice yet. No, she's still
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah.
this last one she was there. Okay.
No, that was you probably that was Sid. She was full practice, but Sophie still has been nursing her ankle and everything. She was shooting, but she hasn't really did anything on her
Gotcha.
ankle yet. So hopefully, everything works out with them.
Yeah, I think we'll
Um,
have to get rid of Turner if they want to keep. Well, we'll
yeah,
see how Aries does today because I just want to make sure it's not a fluke. But
yeah.
if she shows up today and performs, yeah, they're going to have to get rid of someone. They're going to have a decision to make, and it's either going to be Sid Colson or Bree Turner. But I don't know if either of them are protected either. Like I don't know what
Well,
their
Sid
contract.
is not protected,
Okay.
and Bree is not protected. But the
Okay.
only faction is that because Demiris Johnson is supposed to be leaving around
For 4 games,
around
yeah.
yeah, and I'm sure they can manage without her. But
She's our only backup in the paint, though. She's our only
exactly,
backup center.
and that's why I was saying that if they cut Turner,
Oh, that's true.
they talk about Caitlin Clark as assistant coach.
I've been seeing that on Twitter too. I've been
Yeah.
seeing a lot of people saying that. She's going to end up with a tech from the bench. I can see it now.
Oh my gosh. So I was like, I even said that in um I even said that in my videos that she's playing sister coach. Oh, Fred said right now I would gladly trade Bree Turner, Sidney Coast, and Natasha Howard for her. I
A
am
ham
saying
sandwich. I don't think
right.
they can trade Natasha Howard though. I think she's
No, no,
protected.
yeah, her contract protected. She's not
Yeah.
going nowhere. And I would love to see her, when Johnson's come back, see her move to the bench. Now, this is what I think is going to happen. They're not going to get rid of Sid Colson. She's a veteran guard. They'll rather have more guards than they have whatever. But I think Bree is going to because she has been the most non-productive one out of what they have brought in,
Yeah.
and they could easily use they're only gonna pay her for her time there, and once they do cut her, then they could easily grab a big that they need, to play in the Dante's place. This could probably happen hopefully before Dante's leave. They
Yeah, but
have
Sid Colson's better at, or not Sid Colson. Bree Turner is better at defense than Natasha Howard. I think Bree Turner is better under the rim, like rim protecting, than
mm,
Natasha Howard. So I much rather see Bree Turner, um, as a backup to Boston or taking Dante's spot, and then at
yeah.
least for these next 4 games, I don't know Natasha Howard. I don't. She's a forward. I don't know that she's. I don't know. She just hasn't impressed me that much. I don't know if I'm frozen or if Marty's frozen. Marty, you there? Hey, chat, who's frozen? All right, my mouse is spinning. Chat, am I frozen? Do you still see me and hear me? Whoever's here? Oh, okay, I guess he's frozen. Yeah, my mouse is spinning, so I didn't know if I was losing signal. Okay, cool. I guess I'll lead the stream until he comes back. I think he had said that there was a storm coming his way, so he may have gotten knocked off. Hopefully, he can make it back. All right, I'll see if I can put the sound up a little bit since he usually has a sound. Can you guys hear the game? All right, here he comes. He's coming back. Can you all hear the sound of the game okay? I can't show the game, but I can we can have the sound on, I think. Cool. Man, we need Kelsey Mitchell to come through again. We need her to have another big game. Her and AB need to have a big game. And Lexi Leg Sleeve Hall need to come in
Hey,
strong tonight
can you
too.
hear me?
I see your I see your screen, but you're black. You're dark. Your background's
Nicole,
dark.
hear me?
Your background's dark.
It's so busted. Now.
Oh, no, I got you now, I think. Say something. Frederick said he can't hear the game from my end. Okay. I think Bonnie's okay. Bonnie said can't hear the game. Okay.
Can Nicole, can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, I got you. Do you want to try your video again? I got your sound. You're clear.
Uh, okay, I'll get like this right because I just lost. I said, like to um my parent. So I'm gonna see if I could pull the game up on my phone a little bit.
Okay. Okay. You're breaking up less. Okay. So you can't have the game on your computer because it'll kick you off.
Yeah. Actually, I was on hit a few.
I guess South Carolina is getting some storms. I'm in the Washington D.C. area. We're getting those storms tomorrow. Right now, we're fine. Where's everyone from anyway? I'm new to his stream. I'm in the Washington D.C. area. Ah, Bonnie's Oregon. Never been there. One of the places I wouldn't mind going. Portland sounds interesting. I hear it's good for outdoorsy stuff like biking and running. Have you been to an Atlanta game, Frederick? When Indy's in town, are you planning to go?
I'm back.
Yay!
It's still lagging a little bit because I don't have no internet right now, so I'm operating off my iPad. I can't see the game, so I'm trying to keep up with it a little bit
Okay.
somehow, some way, form or
Can you
fashion.
hear the Can you hear the sound of the game right now?
I can't hear nothing right now.
Okay,
I'm trying to find a way to log in
let
to.
me see if I can figure out how to get the sound from the game to come through here so you can hear it through the stream.
Yeah, Fred, I hope we can meet up too. Hopefully, I was thinking about sometime um I know they play in Atlanta. Excuse me, they play in Atlanta this weekend, but hopefully we could link up to a future game or something like that. Definitely.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to get the sound of the game through the stream here so you can hear
Yeah.
it, Marty. I can't figure that out, but I'll try to do the best to commentate if something cool happens.
Okay.
All right. Oh, so many empty seats, dude.
I wish. See if this was on the if this was on um League Pass, it would have been easy to get into it quick.
I think I was just in it. I thought it was on League Pass.
No,
I mean,
I
I'm on
checked. It's not
Paramount,
even
but
because anytime it's on ESPN or one of them big shows, it's not. It's not. So far, the score
whoa,
now
Lexi,
is two not.
hold the ball.
It's 2-0.
Oh, you're ahead. Oh, they don't have Aries starting.
No, Natasha. I mean, Sid Colson starting.
Yeah. Oh, do you have the game up or did you figure it out?
No, I'm just watching it on the app. I'm gonna try to figure out. I should have my adult I should have had my Spectrum app on here. I would have been able to pull it up. Mm.
The announcer just said Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham might be acting as assistants tonight.
I went down there. No,
Oh, Frederick said, ooh, Sloop just scooped it to the hole. What platforms are you guys watching it on? Because Marty's ahead of me on whatever he's monitoring it on. I'm on Paramount Plus.
you on
It
Paramount
seems like,
Plus?
yeah, it seems like
Oh, hold on. Thank you. Because I do got Paramount Plus on my on
on
my
your iPad.
Amazon app.
Ooh, Natasha Howard. There you go. Lexi Hall, man, I swear it's that leg sleeve gives her superpowers, superhero powers.
All right. Yeah, if I could get it and see what it looked like.
Ooh, Colson nails a three.
Sid Colson hit a three.
Yeah, they're up seven
What?
two.
Hey Sid, I think I think Sid say, hey, since y'all brought Ari in, I'm gonna have to step up my game.
Yep. She's like, I'm about to get cut.
Yeah, she like I gotta step up my game.
Oh, Mitchell. Oh, she just turned the ball over, trying to do too much. Oh, Reese with the
Yeah.
layup, and she actually made it. Holy hell! Did you get it up, Marty?
No, I'm still trying. It won't, I'm trying to see if it shows. Cause I
Oh,
got the
Reese is
Paramount
bringing up
Plus
the ball.
app.
What's that?
They need to pressure her when she brings the ball up
Reese?
easily.
Her
Yeah, they need to
dribble's
pressure
so
Reese.
sloppy, man.
That's why I know. That's why I said they need to pressure her like really big time. Oh my gosh.
Caitlin's clap is so funny. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, Caitlin's she's hilarious, man. Oh my gosh, she is so funny.
Reese made a layup though. Dang.
Yeah, that's probably one in a million for her.
Oh, so
Dang it.
Indiana's 3-4 and Chicago's 2-4.
Hmm.
Lexi Hall, Natasha Howard from the three. Ooh, short.
Mm. Natasha Howard, what? She's shooting a three? Mm.
Yeah, you got the game
That's
up now?
the no. I'm still
Oh,
searching. I'm struggling.
yeah, it's on.
That's what she needs to.
Hold on. So you can get it on CBS, Paramount Plus, or YouTube TV, the base plan.
Mm. Yes, I just got a notice from my electric company. It says a power outage has been identified in your area, may impact where I live at. Currently estimated restore time 12 a.m. Oh my God. This is not good.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
at least you got on your iPad.
Yeah. Well, at least I can still stream, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I can still
Ooh,
stream. I'm
Mitchell
trying
with
to.
the layup. Can
She
you
can
download
beat.
Paramount Plus, the app?
See, I have it through Amazon Prime, and that's why I understand why I don't. It's not allowing me to.
I think it's
Oh, hold
separate.
on. Yeah, that's probably why.
Let me see if I can get it on. I thought I was able to watch it on. Let me see. We're gonna try to get Marty Square, people. We promise. Oh, let me see. Um, yeah. So if you go to oh, never mind. It's on Paramount Plus. I lied. It was showing on League Pass, but it's not streaming on League Pass.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ari McDonald's in. Okay.
Okay, that's what I want to see. Well, if I could see her. Hold on. Let me see something. I
All right.
think on
So they
YouTube,
got
YouTube
they got
probably
Ari
has
on.
somebody.
Oh no, Sloot's hurt.
Mm.
Sloot looks like her knee. I didn't even think anyone touched her. Oh, her knee just buckled. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no.
dang it. It's not good.
Oh, she's down. Yeah, she's out. Sloot's out. She's in too much pain. Dang, that's not good. There's so many injuries in the WNBA this year. This is
I
wild.
know.
That's so wild. Yeah, Frederick just said Ari just checked in. So we got Natasha Howard, Ari McDonald, Lexi Leg Sleeve Hull, Pistol Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. I'd rather see Dewana Bonner in that starter role over Howard, personally. You still there, Marty?
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh man, I'm trying to figure this out real quick.
Yeah, BBS. That I don't know if it's ACL or not, but that did not look good at
Okay,
all.
hold on. I got it on YouTube, but it's just gonna be one of those things that it got that little block thing in the middle of it.
It's gonna make you pay for Paramount. It's only like
Yeah,
five. I think it's like $6 or something.
yeah. So I think I got it though. Let me see. I'm
Oh
um
man.
I'm kind of like keeping watch on YouTube a little bit, so because they got this
Oh, people who
this
hijack the stream.
Yeah, hijack the stream.
Yeah,
So I'm good. I'm good.
I watch
I'm
those
good.
channels sometimes too.
Yeah, I'm so I'm in the dark right now, but I'm making it good. So
Dude, I
what's the
can't
score
believe
right now?
it was hold on. It's on commercial. It's on injury commercial break now, but it's 9-6 Fever are up. About 5.5 left in the first quarter, and Sloot went down
Mm,
pretty bad with a knee injury, so she's
see,
probably down. She's out. She's out.
yeah.
I don't know if it's ACL or what, but it's knee, and it looked like it kind of like gave out on her. It looked like she tweaked
Mm,
it. It wasn't. It didn't look like a contact injury.
damn. Reese got a foul. She got a foul already.
Yeah. So we got. Let me see if I can pull up the box score here. Yeah. So for the Fever, so far we got Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Mitchell, and Colson all with points.
Okay.
And then this isn't giving me their full box score. Let me pull up the full. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm good.
Yeah, Angel Reese has a foul, and for the Fever, we got Howard and Hall all with one foul.
Okay.
Yeah, Sloot's being carried off, man. She's not even walking on that leg. She's done.
Mm.
I hate to see it, but she's done.
Well, now this is a chance for Haley Van Lith to get in the starting lineup.
Yeah, that's wild. It was like a no, a not. It looked like a non-contact.
Mm. Dang.
So who's that
Hate
at
to
the
hear
free throw
that.
line?
That's I think Jefferson.
Oh, Elizabeth Williams, number
Yeah,
one.
Elizabeth. Right,
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
and Haley Van Lift's not in yet.
Mm.
Eric McDonald for three. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, Van Lift
Mm.
is in.
And Ari could hit that three. She could hit that three. She's picking up I see she's picking up
Van Lift.
Haley Van Lith. Yeah.
Yeah. And now she's on nurse.
She's so crafty, man.
Who, nurse?
Yeah.
Yo. What I don't understand is why is Boston at the top of the key? Aaron McDonald drains another one, 2 threes in a row.
I'm
She's getting
telling you,
hot.
Eric McDonald could hit. She could hit that shot. They don't have an answer for her.
No. They're also not guarding her pretty tight. She was pretty wide open for both of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
But but the thing about it is Chicago do not play really aggressive defense. They play more interior defense than outside perimeter.
yeah, Fever are hot.
I'm
Kelsey
telling you,
Pistol
man.
Mitchell just nailed it.
Look at Coach Clark on the sideline.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
Telling you, assistant coach Clark.
Ooh, they got them rattled. We about to take it from y'all. I
Yo, we're
love
dropping
it.
our shots, man. We're hot.
Yeah.
Let me put the sound up. We're hot. But why do they got Boston up at the top of the key this whole game?
Yeah. See,
The
that's
ball.
V. That's what we need. Howard to play physical with Reese and get her out of her comfort zone.
Oh, Dewana Bonner, that was such a bad shot, yo. She was so deep. She was like 30. She tried to pull a CC.
Yeah, she's like way back there. She should have came up a little bit and put a little
Yeah,
soft touch on it.
that was bad. Yeah, who was that? Oh, okay. Allen.
I think when Rebecca, to me, I think Rebecca Allen should be in the starting lineup for them. She's
They've been
nice.
giving her
I
more
can't.
minutes though.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Frederick was like, we
That's
can't wait
Cardoza.
till the third and fourth quarter to play ball. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
understand this plan though. Like, why? This is like, why is Boston not under the basket? They have her on the perimeter, so I don't understand why they do that. And now, if she wants to get to the paint, she has to go from the top of the key.
yeah. I think what they're trying to do with Boston is use her more of a joker role, not keeping her down there, using her outside in a little bit, but using her as a ball handler at the top. So if she
Yeah.
does have, because in the last game she had the ball at the top of key and she blew past her man to get to the rim. So I think they're using her in the whole. Oh
Damn, 19-9.
yeah,
Those stands look empty though. They have a
it's,
lot of
you
ticket
know
holders
the
that didn't show up.
yeah, you know that the tickets in the was like $7.
Oh, I saw as
Like if
low
I
as
was on
one.
my
I don't know if they were trolling though.
man, that's wild. Oh, I can't wait to see Didi in the game though.
Who?
Didi, Damaris
Yeah,
Dantes.
yeah. Well, she's not. Is she there today? When is she starting to miss?
It won't be until the 27th.
Oh, okay.
Her and Cardozo will be leaving out on the 27th.
Okay.
So
They
man,
should have sold
Chicago looks
tickets with
so
Reese's McDonald's
Chicago.
burger.
I think I got one of them tickets in a Happy Meal as a prize.
You got along with the little toy car.
Yeah, right. Said free tickets.
Yo, Kelsey Mitchell needs to stop trying to do too much.
Mitchell gotta like. That's what I do not like her having the ball in her hand. I want the ball in Ari McDonald hand where she could facilitate and pass.
Yeah.
Don't let her bring the ball up.
Well, she's bringing the ball up. And she gave
Oh
it to
my
Boston.
god.
Ooh, nice pass, Boston. Nice ditch. Oh, but Lexi couldn't finish. Got the block from Allen. That was a nice dish by Boston, though. Her
Yeah.
passing's underrated.
I can't tell if Reese on the floor or not.
She is not. No, that's Cardozo. No, she's not. Is she in? She can't be in foul trouble. Does she have any more fouls? Let's see. Reese has no. She's still got one foul.
Mm.
Hull, okay. Ooh. Ah, I like that matchup though. Boston
Yeah.
against Cardozo. I like that. It's going to be a battle under the basket with them
Yeah,
two.
that's what I was saying. I don't know what she's doing. She need to be aggressive. She's
Who,
not being
Boston?
aggressive to me. Yeah.
She needs to back her down.
Lexi got her second foul.
Oh, that's a mismatch. Oh, that's a bad mismatch. That you had Ari McDonald on Cardozo. How in the world did that happen? Like they need to do
Yeah.
better with preventing those mismatches. That was bad. That was a defense breakdown. Frederick is not just one person. They're here to see me too, and I want you all to realize that.
Yeah, there's nobody in there at all.
Wonder if they got celebrities pulling up to the game.
I know, right? Like she always said, we got celebrities pulling up to the games. When I go down in history,
Yep.
it won't be just because one person. It's because of me too.
It's the Me Too movement,
Oh,
part two.
hey, right? That's probably one of the most famous quotes I heard.
Yep. It's going to go down in infamy. A decade later, they'll still be quoting her. Pistol Mitchell, nice dish. Okay, she passed it. Boston
Yeah.
hesitated. Ooh,
So what's the score? 10-10.
nah, 1913.
Who got 19?
Indiana.
Oh, okay. I can't really see.
Oh, Aries just stole it. Oh, and she
Yeah,
got
I just
like,
seen it.
Haley Van Lith just like face checked her.
That should have been a foul. That's not even a jump
It was a
ball.
foul.
That's
Oh no, that was all
retarded, man.
ball. Yo, that was all ball. That was actually good defense from the angle I had, or the original angle. It looked like she got her in the face.
She missed a lane.
Nice. DB bringing the ball up. Damn, she's pushing a pace. Way to go, DB.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Kelsey trying to do too much. She made it, but why are you doing all that?
I
Damn,
like.
Aries a pest.
Yeah, I love it. Who's she on a?
What's that, Marty?
Oh, Didi on the
Ooh,
floor.
DB, yeah. She's getting all the rebounds. She's pushing the pace. Oh, DD's on the floor. Look at that. Yo, with the
All
floater. Oh,
right.
21-13.
That
Indiana leads at the end of the first.
you know what's funny? Have y'all seen the like clips of Cece and Sick hosting, like they wrestling with each other, like picking on each other? I
Yeah.
was like, that is so crazy.
Did you see the
They
Twitter
do it
beef
like every.
between Cece and Lexi Hall? The fake Twitter beef.
Between who?
Cece and Lexi Hall.
Oh yeah, they funny. They is too funny for me. I'm like,
People in the
I,
comments
I'm,
actually thought they were really fighting though.
I know. Mm-mm. That is like too funny. It's like I'll be like, I'll be looking at it, and I don't pay attention when I see a screenshot of what Cece said and Lexi said. I'll be like, especially the one with the what it was with the A1 sauce and something cheddar
With the
something. I
cheddar.
was like, yeah, I was like, huh, what?
And Lexi's like, yeah, A1 sauce, put the A1 sauce
Fred,
on the cheddar. Try it. You'll thank me later. You're welcome.
Fred, hey Fred, we gonna have to argue about that one.
Oh no.
He said, "I'm surprised to see Didi. She is my future wife." That's funny. That is so
Dantes
funny.
has jokes too. Did you see the footage of them on the bus?
Yeah, yeah. I love Dantas, man. She's so humble. And she plays fun. She to me, she's the Tim Duncan of the team. She's
Mm,
very fundamental. Very
yep.
fundamental. I love her because like she is like her. You could prepare for her, but you can't really stop her
Yeah.
because she has her bag is so different from anybody's in the league. It's like she could go inside out, she could fade away, she could pull up, and like last game when she was nailing on threes. Oh my gosh, straight
Mm.
down, pow pow,
And
and
she shoots a ball from so high up, it's hard to block it.
yeah, exactly. That's why last year when I was talking about her, people was like, "Oh, I don't know about her. She looks slow and this." Like, I'm like, man, y'all just don't know. She has range and she's a good screener. And I was like, man, she could really, really do some damage out there.
Since she
So,
slimmed down and got in better shape, I think she's definitely better this year.
huh? Oh yeah,
Since
she
she
definitely
slimmed
slimmed
down,
down.
yeah.
So Milchu got 8 points. The Fever's up 21-19.
21-13.
Yeah, 21-13, my bad. He said, okay, I'm on my second adult drink. Freddie, you be cracking me up. Mm-mm. I hate that this now this storm will pass. And now I gotta wait for the lights to come back on. That's crazy.
That sucks. I wonder if
I
we lost
know.
power. I need to look at my cameras. I need to look at my cameras down in Somerville, South Carolina, to see if
Yeah.
see what it looks like. Oh, they put
Colson back
Sydney
on the
Colson
floor.
back in.
Oh,
Why?
Didi. Mm,
Look at that, Didi from three. Oh, why they take Ari out though? Ari on defense, she is a pest.
Rebecca Allen, nice. She was with what Minnesota last year.
I think so. Yeah, she was off the bench.
Mm,
I don't understand why they put Colson back in though. Like the team was clicking. Why mess with
yeah.
it? Like I don't like the subbing just to sub. Lexi, nice shot. Oh, it didn't fall, but
Hmm.
that was nice. That was a nice pull up.
Yeah. But Fever got to make sure, uh, they got to hit their shots. They can't go in the lane and miss easy shots and be one and done. They gotta hit them close in field goal shots.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to adjust to Rebecca Allen now because look at Sid with the steal.
Oh, you're ahead. Okay, yeah, now I got the steal. Dang. Yeah, see, DB keeps missing those easy bunnies. Look at DD. It's like, give me that ball.
Right?
Yeah, Frederick was like, DD in game condition is a completely different offensive and defensive weapon. Yeah, she I think is playing better on defense than AB right now. Actually,
Yeah.
on the tougher opponents, I think Dantas is performing this year better than AB.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bonner. I don't know if Bonner's washed. She did have that one hot game, but outside of that one game, yeah, she's just been non impressive at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the last game. I don't know what was going on with her.
With Bonner,
Yeah, because she was like, we was winning the game, but she was wanting the fouls, and she was just like whining and complaining so much. I was like, what is going on with her?
yo, did you just see that layup by Lexi? She's been so aggressive this year. Oh my god.
Yeah, she actually leads the league in 3-point field
Percentage.
percentage. Yeah, and the AB
Yeah.
lead the league in field goal percentage.
Yep. And you know what's funny? Cece's still up there in the three too, and she hasn't even played for what, five games? This is
Yeah,
game
and
five
she
now
still lead, and she still lead the league.
in
Um,
assists.
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
And
she
just
leads the
imagine when
league
she
in
come back.
average point per game and assist per game.
Hmm, it's 24-16 right now.
Yo, the Indiana Fever's coach is all dressed up. He's dressed and ready to impress with this first time as a stand-in head coach position. Damn, he looks nice.
Talk about Kelly, Austin
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, he looks nice tonight.
Yeah, Austin Kelly said, I'm repping repping this for Stephanie White.
Yeah, something. My husband's in the other room, so I can't talk too much about him, but he looks nice.
That's funny. Mm.
We don't have very many ladies in the chat, but I'm sure the ladies that
Yeah,
are in the chat, I mean, I think they'll agree.
I just don't like them ticky tack fouls.
It's so
Cause
weird.
I'm telling you, if Cece and Sophie was playing in this game, we've been blowing them out.
Yeah, but
It
it's
would have
like
been.
it's so weird that they'll call like every time a team drives on Indiana, it's a
Mhm.
foul call on Indiana. And
Yeah,
I don't understand that. How is it the odds of that 100% of the time a team drives on Indiana, 100% of the time it's a foul. Like what are the odds?
exactly. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's just it's like they just constantly make up fouls.
Yeah. They're like we can't let the team get blown out too much. Foul.
Mhm.
I'll be in the other room.
Mm-mm. See how it could take Reese, man. She can really take her.
Oh, DB. Oh, into Howard. Howard makes it 26-17.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they got Howard on Reese.
yeah. How it she took her.
Howard does have that nice mid-range shot though.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ari McDonald she'll be coming in probably after this break or so, because you don't want to play it. You don't want to play a lot in the on the floor. You know, you want to spare her a little bit her breathing, because you. I think she's going to pretty much play a lot down the stretch of the game. Say if the game get tight a little bit, she might play a lot stretch down the game like she did last time. She was
Mm.
really crucial in that Washington win, especially in stretches, taking charges and stuff like that. So because you didn't see Sid Colson that much after that. So
Yeah, I think we're allowing the Sky to get back in the game. I mean,
mhm.
it's still 26-17, but the pace you see the pace difference with
Yeah,
Ari on the court and Colson on the court. They just
yeah,
need they just need to
it's
get
a
that
whole
pace
change of
back
pace.
up.
Agree, I definitely agree. V said Natasha's not a teddy bear. Melissa, not teddy bear. Melissa Smith. Reese better adjust. Oh yeah, because Natasha gonna play. She gonna play physical. Me personally, this is the matchup I really wanted to see. I want to see Michaela Tipson and KK come in and play Reese. See how if Reese gonna try to go after the rookie. Um, I think that would be a big mistake by Reese, because Tipson has one of the longest wingspans, and she's sturdy, physical, and you're not gonna move her off the block at
Mm.
all. Yeah, Colston does take the energy away a little bit, when she does she's on the floor. She still, if she could push pace a little bit, just something, you know.
Her decision making is like she can push pace, so she can run up the floor, so she can bring the ball up.
Yeah.
The problem with Colson is she just doesn't have that quick decision making. It takes her too long to figure out what she wants to do with the ball. Whereas
Yeah.
Ari, she's quick on the pass. It's just a decision making is just too slow with Sydney Colson, and that's why she has trouble with the fast pace. It's the decision making, I think.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree.
Dude, I can't get
Hey,
over.
I hope y'all, everybody in the chat and you too, Nikki, y'all check out Lisa Leslie's new podcast. It called Between the Lines. It's nice. She had a I think she had her first guest on there, and she was talk she had Nika Umake on there, and they was talking about the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark and championship. It was really good. I haven't did a video on it yet. I'll probably do one to late tonight after this lights get back on. so,
Yeah, yeah. I saw a couple clips
so
of it on X.
listen, when before Elizabeth Williams got hurt last year, she was the starting center. But what the heck? They they had her starting, and then when she got hurt, that's when they moved Camila Cardozo into the starting lineup.
Oh yeah, because I remember there was this whole debate between Reese and Cordozo being in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin Kelly, how you doing?
And plus, we need to get the ball to Boston in down low or something.
Yeah, they haven't been feeding her the ball. They just been playing her differently. And I understand what you were saying about, having her drive to the basket. It's just not as effective. I don't think I just don't
Yeah.
think that's a more effective use of Boston. I think she performs like best
Oh
in the
man.
paint and off the pick and roll. All right, Kelsey Pistol
I ain't
Mitchell
gonna
bring the
lie.
ball up.
I ain't.
Oh, three. Oh, short. Howard's got the ball. Backing up Allen. Nailed it.
Howard and Kelsey Mitchell, they do the same thing.
Yep. They have like
They
one
don't
move.
they don't look for the others.
I think they've been passing it more than usual, but the odds of the ball getting out of their hands once they get it, yeah, it's definitely
Yeah. Yeah.
Colson
It's
up
just
the
like
pace. Howard for uh
hmm.
these refs call everything. These stoppages, it just slows the game
They
down.
calling what the heck? They calling travel on Aaliyah Boston for the second time.
Oh, that was a travel call? No, because Indiana's got the ball back.
I'm
Wait.
ahead of you a little
Oh,
bit.
you're ahead. How was that a travel? I need to see that again. I need to see. Oh, she picked up the foot. Come on, man. She did pick up the foot though. Yo, Reese. And she made a layup. Holy cow, that's two.
Mm-mm. They need to get it together. They need to bring now they really need to bring Ari McDonald in because she needs to be able to push that pace a little bit and get them set.
You know what I'm noticing? Ever since Cece's been out, and I think we talked about this the last stream. I know I
Mhm.
did a video on it, but I think what the problem with the Fever is, and I'm noticing it in okay, Aries back. But what I'm noticing in this game is there's not a leader on the floor. And if there's supposed to
Mhm.
be a leader on the floor, you have Howard and Mitchell going against that and doing their own thing. So you have them two playing hero ball, iso ball, and the other three
Mm,
playing as a team. So there's a conflict there.
yeah,
There's no hierarchy on the court, and that's what I think the major problem is with that team. They don't look like they gel.
yeah, I agree with you on that. That is really, really a great point because I had noticed it too, and it's like everybody trying to get in the sets, and they try to like, okay, Mitchell get the ball, she's passed every once in a while, then you give the ball to Howard, she doesn't pass at all, and then the everybody else passes. Because I'm tell you, if Cece was on that floor, she would have been screaming at them. That's why I say that I don't know why they keep Natasha Howard. Now it's kind of iffy how because until Sophie Cunningham come back, Natasha Howard will probably she gonna have to start, and that's not a good recipe for them going down the stretch. You don't need a person that's clogging the paint, and sometimes Natasha Howard she misses easy baskets under the rim, and I be
So
getting
does Dewana
annoyed with
Bonner,
it.
though.
Yeah, no,
And that's a problem. Like they keep, I think they should give Kiki or KK, whatever, Timson. They should give her some minutes.
yeah. A lot of
Airy,
us been calling
nice.
for
No,
Kim.
that was Howard. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was waiting. A lot of us need to give was caught saying that KK need to get in because I'm telling you, she might be what we need. Another spark plug.
Because she can run too. Like she was when she
Yes.
played the couple minutes with Cece, she missed the pass, but I mean she jetted down the court because she knew what was coming. So she has that instinct, and I don't think Howard ain't running nowhere. She's like a
Mm.
sloth.
Angel Reese
Bonner
just
can
picked up a
run, but
second
she can't make
foul.
layups.
Yeah, I know. What I was like, and she is. I think now she used to be a more efficient shooter in her younger years, but I think now as she got older, she's more of a streaky shooter.
Yep.
Angel Reese just picked up her second foul. Aaliyah Boston going to the line for a 3-point play. Yeah, she did bully her. V. She bullied her. She bullied her. I'm telling you, man, it's like it's gonna be crazy. You know what? Because a lot of the Chicago Sky content creators and all of the Angel Reese fandom out there,
Mm.
it's gonna look so bad that they can't beat Indiana without Caitlin Clark. Because
The pro-
the narrative will be like, oh, we Angel Reese had a good game. We beat Indiana, but then it would be like, well, y'all beat them without Caitlin Clark. But then on the flip side, it'd be like, y'all lost to Fever fans like to troll too sometimes.
yeah.
And they gonna be like, y'all got beat by Fever without Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. But the
Mm.
thing about it is, if the Fever continue to play well and continue to not make mental mistakes, they could easily run away with this game. Easy. This game is so much of a blowout game for the Fever, and they're not seeing it, they're not feeling it, they're not doing it, and everything. So that's
Yeah. I
why I feel like to me, I would start Airy in the second half over Colston. That's what I would do. I would come
yeah.
out the gate swinging,
Yeah.
swinging hard. I need a 3-1 homer right now, like in the top of the
Dude.
third, just like knock them out the park. I
They just
be how go go ahead.
I was gonna say like they just brought in all these old heads, like, and they kept like all preseason like bragging about the depth and
Hmm.
on paper and all this stuff, but now we're seeing it in play. I was like, that was great marketing, the whole now you know thing, but I think that's going to come back and bite
Mm,
them because this team should be better than they are without CC on the floor.
yeah, way better. I do believe that they could win this Commissioner's Cup though. I really believe that. I
They
think
need
they
to
could win
they need
it.
to play better though. They're not playing cohesively, and that's
Mhm.
on coaching.
Yeah, coaching has a lot to do with it, and they gotta make sure that they play in within the team. Because yeah, you don't have Caitlyn there, but at the same time, play if she was there. That's what you have to do. You gotta play if she was there.
I
They
think they
did.
tried to like adjust the team to the players they brought in rather than adjusting the players they brought in to the team that was already established, like the big four. They say big three, but I'm counting Lexi as a fourth. But I think that was the big misstep is they're slowing the game down because of Howard and DB and Colson, but they need to pick up the pace because of Mitchell, Hall,
Yeah.
Boston. But that's on coaching though. Like I don't know if Stephanie White's right for this team, and I like her as a coach. I just
I
don't
think
get
it's
it.
the players. I don't think it's so much of the coaching. I think it's the players. I think when you got the Warner, that was a good pickup. But when you brought Howard in, and I wasn't sold on Howard, I wanted because you could have got Tina Charles for Howard.
Yeah,
Tina Charles would have easy stretched out that. And then Bonner would have fit easily with a Tina Charles, more so that she fits with
a
uh
Howard.
a Howard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's more the fit than, and then you could do a lot with, you could easily had a Tina Charles to stretch the floor out. Boston could have go to work. You had more perimeter help. I mean perimeter play out there. And the movement of the basketball would have been a little bit better. But it's not like that because you got a paint clogger and Natasha
yeah,
Howard in there,
yeah,
and and I think that's why you kind of probably see DB kind of off a little bit, not sure how to like move because when they had when she was in Connecticut, she played on the outside a lot. She played defense a little bit. She played on the outside, and Breonna Jones was easily the interior person in there. You didn't have another interior person clogging the paint with her, and that's what the problem is with the Fever because you resorting back to when you had Melissa Smith down there. Same thing.
yeah. But that still, I think. I mean, I agree, but I think it still comes down to coaching because that's on
Yeah,
Stephanie White and her staff to put
yeah.
players in there to make sure they're in their spots and in their positions, not clogging the paint and all that. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, part of it's on the players, obviously, and this is professional basketball. You
Eric
need
McDonough
to.
got another steal.
Are you ahead? You're ahead.
Yeah, and Lexi just hit a three.
So what do you have for the score?
Thirty-seven
Oh,
twenty-six.
damn. Ooh, damn. Kelsey keeps missing those layups.
I know. She could have about like 20 points right now.
Yeah, what's up with these teams and not being able to make layups? Don't they do layup drills?
Mm-mm. Dante's at the line. Man, Eric McDonald, boy, I'm telling you. Yeah, she is old and slow with them long legs. She tall. She tall, but them legs I have some miles on it, man.
Who?
Talk about Alfred. You know, actually, DeWanna Bonner's contract is not protected either.
No, I think they need to keep her because she can at least run. Howard's just too slow. Like she's just like she doesn't fit, and I don't understand why they
Yeah.
brought her in. She just doesn't fit this team. DB at least fits the team. She does
Well,
play defense.
it's a
She
charge against Chicago.
oh on nurse.
Yeah, nurse.
Yeah, I just saw
Kia
that.
nurse. She was
But
one of my off-season pickups too. As a backup guard.
I as coming off the bench, yeah, I can see that. Is she
Yeah.
I like Ari. I like what I'm seeing for. I'd never heard of Ari. I know that play. When she missed a free or left guarded CC when she still had one free throw. Everyone knows about that. But before that, I never
Yeah.
heard of Ari McDonald,
I
right? Because
never
I
heard
didn't
of it either
follow.
until
Yeah.
that play.
But
Man,
now that
Fred,
I'm
you got
seeing
me
her
rolling
play,
over
and this
here.
is,
He talking about DVDs of food.
but this is the second game
Hamburgers.
in a row that we've seen Ari
Yeah.
play, and she's been
I'm telling you,
impressive.
she's making this. She's making this team.
Yeah, they would be, yeah, because it's 40 points, so they're ahead by quite a bit. I don't think they would be quite as ahead without Ari on the floor because when
Yeah.
Colson's on the floor, it's just too slow and she just doesn't run the offense. Ari's just like, man, she makes stuff happen. She's like CC Junior.
Hmm. So Atkins just scored her first point.
Yo, Mitchell, wait for your Dantes from down. Mitchell, we can't afford to lose you.
Yeah, Mitchell. She act like she's still playing in China right now.
Dude, what is she doing? Yo, that she just does dumb stuff. Like she brought the
Yeah.
ball up. Your entire team was behind you. Set the offense.
Then she missed the free throw. Golly.
Dude, she's
Like,
getting
come
banged
on,
up.
man. She needs to slow down, man.
She's doing too much.
Yeah, she wanted to be the hero, man. But
Yeah.
no, we don't need that.
At least she made the second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
without Cece on
halftime.
the yeah, it's 41-28, but without Cece on the floor, Mitchell's reverting back to her old style of play.
Hmm. Yeah, Kelsey playing like Russell
Mm.
Westbrook, right? Oh my God, that's a good one. That is a good one right there. Mm-mm. So let me read these halftime stats real quick so I could catch up. Um,
I'm gonna watch this interview. My boy's on there. Oh, he looks dapper.
so and the Fever up 41-28. Howard got 8. Boston got 6. And it's funny, Boston is not in foul trouble. She only got one foul.
I know. I noticed that
That's
too.
yeah.
Lexi Hall's got two
Si-
though, but she usually is in foul trouble too.
yeah. Mitchell got 9. Hall got 7. Colston got 3. Doncic got 2. Eric McDonald, she has 6 points. She's 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3 point line. She only got one foul in the game. She played 10 minutes so far. And that's crazy because her and Colston has split time. They both got 10 minutes apiece. They don't, and
She's just more
everything.
effective. Like Ari
Yeah, she
McDonald, she
more.
has two steals. I mean, Sydney Colson's got a
Yep.
steal too, so I'll give that to her. But I just think I don't know. I just think she's just more impactful than
Very
Colson.
impactful. Very
Yeah.
impactful. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And for the Sky, they got Reese. Is 2 for 5 from the field. She got 4 points, 6 rebounds. She'll probably end up with a double double by the time the game over.
You
She got
think
two personal
he's got
fouls
four,
though.
score 6 more points?
Yeah, so yeah, she got 2 fouls. Cardoso got 2 fouls. She got 6.4 rebounds. So they both flip flop. One got
Yeah.
6 and 4, and the other one got 6 and 4. It's crazy. Kia Nurse got 3 points. Courtney Vandersloot, since she's been out, she's injured. She got 2 points. Ariel Atkins got 2 points, and she just has scored that. Elizabeth Williams got 4 points. Rebecca Allen leads the team with 7 off the bench. So
Rebecca Allen's been impressive
yeah. I
for
would love to have her. She should be,
Chicago.
yeah. I like her. So the Fever shooting 48% from the field. They shooting 44% from three. Um, they 9 for 12 from the free throw line, so that's 75%. And they down one rebound. They 15, 16 rebounds. So assists, they got 11 assists. They need them assist numbers up a little bit more though. They miss a lot of easy stuff. And the Fever got 7 steals in the game. That's not bad. And they both got high turnovers, 12 and 10. So fast break points, 2. That's bad. Points in the
So
paint,
I'm
16, 18. So and the largest lead was 14. So we definitely gonna have to come out in the second half and play a little bit better.
no for sure. So I'm on X and Annie Constable. Well, we knew Courtney wasn't coming back in, but Courtney Vandersloot's officially out for the remainder of today's Chicago game, suffering a knee injury in the first quarter. Hoping it isn't as bad as it looked. So yeah, she's
Yeah.
out for the rest of the game. She's not coming back. That's the only update I see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
How they how the Chicago Sky put up on a game status report on a billboard and misspell Caitlin Clark name?
Are you surprised though?
Trash. Man, that's so bad.
Oh, are you talking about the jumbotron screenshot there? I saw. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah, the jumbotron. One thing I have somebody said one thing I have noticed with the Fever Wild Clark on the negative side, they need to improve is just a all around general sloppiness of the ball. Yep. That's what you was talking about earlier. There's no floor general on the
Yeah.
team.
Well, yeah. I mean, there should be. It's a point guard, no matter who the point guard is. So if it's Sydney
Yeah.
Colson, she's general. Like it doesn't matter who it is. They just have to command the team. And I just feel like AB, Lexi Hall, and whoever the point guard is plays within the system. But then you have Kelsey Mitchell going back to hero ball and Natasha Howard just doing what Natasha Howard does. I just feel like not everyone's playing within the in the system. It just looks disjointed. They're just not cohesive and playing together. And
Mhm.
that's I think a mixture of both whoever the point guard is and coaching. They need to get the team together. They need to play together.
Lexi Hall just eclipsed her 500th career points.
It's a leg sleeve. And it's given her
Oh,
superhero power. She's
I
superhero.
I think I think Leslie might. I think she the way she's playing, oh, she might be an all-star this year. If she keep
All
playing the way
star
she's
and
playing,
most improved player.
yeah, very most improved player. Mm-mm.
If she keeps playing this way, I can see her being an all star. Kelsey Mitchell, I don't think if she keeps playing this way, I think she should be out. She shouldn't be an all star this year. She's just not looking good this year.
I'm watching a video of Sid and Caitlin on the sideline. And so Sid trying to teach her a handshake and do you know that little hip toss thing they do? Oh my god, it was that's so funny. I had to that's funny. Mm-mm.
And I'm trying to find some videos.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm just checking out a lot of stuff on here. I like when they just stroll through watching. But I think to me, I think if the Fever really want to go and put the Sky away in the third quarter, they need to let Ari McDonald start the second half.
100%. 100%.
Because they don't need to go in this slow. They already, especially when you know you already got slew out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Why not go ahead and knock them out? Get rid of them. Get them out the way. You ain't got to play with this team.
Sweep them up.
Yeah, get. I mean, it's like you leave it. I mean, it's not like the Sky has a lot of firepower, but you don't want them to hang around just to hang around. And then they do get hot. The problem with Steph has established a hierarchy. Yeah, they play like this is Caitlin's team.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and Steph Christy Sides found out the hard way in the second half of the season.
Yeah, but
So
Stephanie White, man, we all had hopes, right? Because she's been watching Caitlin Clark since before college. and she knows her game. She knows how she plays, and before the season started, Stephanie White was like, "We're going to run. We're going to play high tempo. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." And then she takes a ball
I
out of her hand
know.
and she does a complete opposite. So it's just super frustrating that it's like we're doing the Chrissy Sides thing all over,
Mhm.
where we've already proven the system that works, and it's like we have to like prove it again. It's just frustrating to
Exactly.
see. And Stephanie White, I don't know, I was hoping she would be better, but I don't know if it's all Stephanie White though. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question real quick. I'm gonna pick your brain. And I've been pondering on this too. Maybe this roster is not the roster they gonna go into the second half of the season with.
See, that's tough because we can bring someone in mid-June, I think.
Yeah.
In what, a couple weeks, I think we can bring someone in. I
Yeah.
think at the start, before we started, I was harping on Indiana needs a big because
Mhm.
Aaliyah last year wasn't aggressive, but we had no bigs on the team outside of Aaliyah, right? So, but
Yeah.
Dantas has been stepping up, so she's playing better. So cool. So that's covered, I guess. But I think where we're lacking is in the guard and the point guard, which is what this showed. So I think they need to make some roster changes. I just don't know that they're gonna. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not because they need to keep
Mm.
Airy. They need to, and they need to get rid of someone in order to do that. It's just who are they going to get rid of? Um, I think they keep Colson because we need. We'll still be short guards because if Airy or Caitlin goes out, we'll be in the same position because Sophie
Yeah.
Cunningham is better at the three than
Yeah.
she is at the one or two.
Yeah.
So I don't know who we would get rid of. I don't know who we would bring in. I don't know who's available. Like they need to do this is not the right roster for them though. Like the people they brought in um is hurting this team. They're just not helping. And I don't
And and
yeah,
and
I
see
don't
that's
see how they
why
can make a deep run for the championship with this roster without Aerie because she's technically not a permanent fixture. With the permanent fixtures, I don't see them making a run. I don't see them beating the Lynx
so
or New York.
so my thing is this. I think they gonna end up keeping Airy, but I think they're going to find another valuable weapon. They need another valuable weapon because they
But
bench
who? Who would you
points.
bring in?
I don't know. I have to do some research on it because I definitely. What's up, Brett? I meant to acknowledge you. How you doing, sir? My thing is this. I think that if you cut Bree Turner, if you bring somebody in her size that could stretch, play defense, and because remember when Stephanie White was talking about them bringing somebody in at the point guard that could play defense and score and lead the
Which
floor
is Airy, yeah.
in their area. So what you need now, you need a stretch forward that could play outside, rebound, and could score at the same time.
But you
So
got
if
that
you
in Dewana Bonner when she figures out how to make her shots.
yeah, but I think I think what it is that with Dewana Bonner, you don't want to rely on her too heavy. So if you bring in that extra body that you need, then you could really utilize that concept a little bit more, especially in the second unit with
Yeah.
Ari McDonald and another person, because then you gonna already have Sophie off the bench. You know, she could comes in at times with Lexi or sparing Lexi. Then you still have you want to me, I think bench scoring is so important to me. Um, it's so important that you have to continue what the starting players are doing because if if you got a big lead and then you bring your second unit in and they can't score, they can't put points on it, it's
Yeah.
bad because like I was telling somebody, I was like, the Fever bench was so horrible last year. Like our bench is better, but I need more production out of them.
Was our bench horrible last year? The problem with last year, we didn't see the whole bench play. We didn't see Berger play.
No, that's true.
We didn't see half the
And
bench.
Victor,
Chrissy Sides
yeah,
only rotated Wheeler and Wallace. That's it. We didn't see anyone
yeah.
else.
And yeah, we didn't see none, and then Katie Lou took herself out because she was playing
Oh
bad,
yeah.
and then
She
we didn't see.
Katie Lou, like, she is good if she can just figure out how to get her shooting back, and she just
Yeah,
wasn't able to figure it out.
and then we never seen Victoria Saxon either.
That's what I'm saying, and she's actually good on
So
defense. She played,
yeah,
garbage minutes, I think 1 or 2 games, and I was like, "Damn,
yeah.
why isn't she playing defense? Like, our defense sucks," and she actually looked pretty good on defense.
Bluegrass Smoker said we need someone like a Rebecca Allen.
Yeah,
That that would be great because you could easy have somebody that could still run the floor, especially in transition when you just get up in that corner and just like let it fly.
yeah.
We need another. I don't know who's out there. I can't. My brain ain't functioning regularly right now, but hopefully by that time it happens. We'll see by the time the towards the end of June. Well, we got what almost like another week or two before we find out if we can add somebody in because you definitely want to make sure you have who you need for, especially with Dantas being out for 4 games. I mean, she's gonna be missed 4 games, so that's not gonna be
Yeah.
really too bad. You could probably weather the storm with that a little bit more.
I really did you say Howard was protected or not protected?
Yes, Howard's protected.
That's
Sophie's
garbage.
not. Yes, Sophie's not. Dewana not, Bree not, and Sis not.
I can't believe they put so the problem with Indiana, so I was watching a video, I forget of who, and they were talking about the New York Liberty. And what makes them
Mhm.
so good is one, they have the cap space because they they manage their players and their finances a lot better. Indiana shot themselves in the foot with the previous regime with giving players like Wheeler and um oh who did he say?
They gave Wheeler, they
And
gave Katie Lou them big
Katie Lou.
contracts.
Yeah, all max contracts. And they just messed up big time their resources, and that's screwing this team up because we don't have room. We can't even get 12 players because we had to pay out Katie Lou. We're still paying Christy Sides. I think this is the last year we're
Exactly.
paying her. So they shot themselves in the foot. And what makes Liberty so good is they were able to keep their primarily they kept mostly their entire roster. They made a couple changes because they
Yeah.
managed their resources a lot better than Indiana. So hopefully this new regime
That goes to
manages
Lynn
its
Dunn.
resources better.
That's Lynn Dunn doing. She did all of that.
Exactly. But the
And
problem is like um, our management, Indiana's management, I don't know what players were available in free agency who they reached out to, meaning, and who reached
Mhm.
out to them. I don't know what their options were, um, and how they decided on who they decided to bring in, knowing the style of play and what they've been preaching. But the players they brought in slowed Indiana's style of play down drastically, and I don't know
Mhm.
that getting rid of one player is going to fix that because it's but basically their bench outside of Cunningham is slow. And if you, like you said, like if you take the starters out and you put the bench in as a secondary regime, it's going to look like a different team.
Yeah. And then another thing too, they had what's the I forgot. They had some good talent on this team before Linda started gutting it and bringing all kind of crazy people
Yeah,
in.
like Celeste
They
Taylor,
had
she didn't give her a shot. They
yeah.
like drafted her and then cut her like within the same week or something.
And I was like, I forgot what's the other girl name over there because she Rebecca Allen was in Minnesota, but it was another girl over there, not Bridget Carlton. It's another
Burger,
one. No, 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 not Berger. It was somebody else.
hmm. Who they cut?
Huh?
Who Minnesota
Yeah,
cut?
they cut her. Yeah, no, they ain't cut her. She's still on the team.
Oh, I don't know. Can we gank for someone else's team?
Yeah, they had a lot of talent before Caitlyn got there, and they just Linda just got rid of them, and now they playing well for other teams. Vivian Saxon was over there. Then we had not Benaja Laney Hamilton over there.
Oh, we
We
had
had
her on our
we
team?
yeah a lot
Dude,
of we
I
had a
love
lot of talent.
her.
Yeah,
I can't believe they got rid of her. She's pesty as heck on defense too. Like she's an offensive threat, but her defense is tight. I
yeah.
like Hamilton. I'm a fan of Hamilton.
So it's been kind of rough.
Yeah, this isn't the championship team this year. I mean, I think they'll make the playoffs. You know, maybe they'll go deeper this year, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, they almost beat New York, but New York has that special whistle. Like you breathe on Stewie, she's at the free throw line, so I
oh
don't
my
know how to
God,
get past that.
Stewie told Kiki Arifin to stop reaching because this she said that they gonna call you for a foul every time.
Yeah, these
And I'm
refs
like,
are off, man.
I know it's crazy. Well, the second half already started and Indiana up 42-30. Um,
Yeah, Mitchell's at the free throw line.
Eric Atkins already got.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You just
Um,
started talking, and like you don't have your camera
y-
on, so I couldn't tell if you got like if we lost you again.
yeah. My daughter was texting me this now, and she was asking me. I told her she's over her mom. She was like, I told her that the power out over here. She said the whole power out. Like, yeah, the whole power out is over here.
That's crazy.
What's going on, Renee? How you doing? How you doing? Rock and roll fever.
Fever, ready to rumble. Love it.
I hope they.
Why aren't they starting Airy? Why is Sydney Colson back in? I don't like this putting players in just to give them minutes.
I think it's this. You know how coaches are so stuck
The
on
rotations.
yeah rotations and veterans.
Yeah. Oh, she just lost the ball. Haley Van Lith just jacked the ball from Colson. Oh,
Mm. Come on, man. They need to do better.
that's what I'm saying. Like they should have the rotations down by now. This is game what, 8 for them? Like there's no need to put players on the court at the same time who
Yes,
don't play
Lexi
well
Hall for
together.
3. I love it.
Lexi, it's a leg sleeve.
And that's what they need to do. Move the ball. Stop trying to be the hero of the game. That's what
Yep.
that's what irritates me so much about this team. They be
Yo, Howard just smacked that out of Reese's hand.
yeah, she lead the league in block shots from last year too. She get her shots blocked. They say she makes one layup and get no, she'll block a person's shot, but then she get her shot blocked 9 times in the same game.
Who, Howard?
No, Reese.
Oh, that's because she brings a ball from her hip. Reese got the ball. Haley Van Lith makes it. Colson running the ball up the court. You're trying to go against Cordozo? That's a dumb pass. That was dumb. Boston made it on the second attempt, but
Yeah.
that was a dangerous pass.
Another thing that I watch a lot of these players in the W, they play like they still play overseas. Cause it's like when you play overseas, it's like everybody just runs. It's I don't really see so much of a set offense overseas. And it just seems like that's how people
See, Mitchell, she made it though, but
Yeah.
she didn't
I
even look
like
the
when
pass.
I do like that part of her game when she could take her person off the dribble and get to the basket quicker. But when she started dribbling around and looking like she don't know where she's going, that's really bothers me some. So,
Yeah,
but
she just does too much.
yeah, she does. It used to irritate last year. It used to irritate us so bad, man. We was talking about people was like on her head, like get rid of her.
I
It's like,
remember.
yeah, and then she turn it around. Her and Cake turn it around. Mm.
Yeah, Frederick, I'm with you. Why the hell is Colson in the game? I know. These rotations, man.
Hmm.
You can't have two slows on the court at the same time, meaning Howard and
No, you
Colson.
can't.
You got to have one or the other. You can't have both. You pick one. Yeah. Yep. They don't make adjustments. That's a problem. Fever coach and staff. Like I don't see any adjustments outside of just like subbing players in.
Yeah,
Their defense looks better in the third quarter so far, though, in the second half. Because the second quarter, I don't know what they were doing for a bit there. I was like, what are you doing? You're leaving players
yeah,
wide open and mismatches, like bad mismatches. Like they need to tighten up their defense.
exactly.
So
Oh my
someone posted on
gosh.
X, why is
Oh, go
Dawn
ahead.
Staley dressed like a 10-year-old at a Taylor Swift concert?
Oh yeah, that outfit that she had on.
Oh, so mean.
It's gonna be a. Trying to wait for them to come back up. See, that's why
Yeah,
I said
so
this quarter should have.
yeah, so their offense, they just showed a replay there. Their offense, the Fever's offense, spreads out better with Airy on the floor than with Colson on the
Yeah,
floor.
exactly.
Yeah, Colson's still on the floor. Why? Get her out.
Hold on for 1 second.
Kelsey for three. Oh, Lexi with the rebound. Boston. Nice. Nice mid range. 51-32 Indiana. Yo, Haley Lift just took that to the hole and the +1. She just cooked on Colson. Colson's too slow. Yeah, I agree. I definitely need to get Airy back in. It's that the offense looks different with Colson on the floor than with Airy on the floor. Howard's got the ball. She passed it. Good for her. Mitchell's got to get the ball up. Howard up. Nails it. Nailed it. Damn, Indiana's got almost a 20-point lead.
Yeah, I see. The difference is having that up tempo, and people
Yeah,
think
because
that
it
okay,
allows the offense to spread out more and just, yeah. Were you away from your iPad? Did you see Howard actually nailed the three?
who Howard?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Indiana's up 54-35.
wow.
Oh, Aries in.
Mm. Yeah.
Ooh. Boston for the three. Ooh, air ball.
So it's 51. What 32?
54-35.
Oh wow.
You're definitely behind.
Oh yeah, definitely behind. No, let me get back into.
Can you fast
Let me get
forward?
back. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm about to. I have to get back into this little stream thing real quick. Okay, good. So I'm back in.
You got it? All right, you got a
Yeah, I'm back
question
in.
that popped up.
Lawar, he said this game is poorly coached. Sky cannot handle AB in the paint. Why are they not feeding? Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. They either they just going through the motions or what. I don't know. That's why I said this game should have been a blowout.
Mm.
Because she got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. She should have close to 20 points.
Well, she's only taken 7 shots
I understand that,
so far.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying because the whole first quarter they had her at the top of the key. They didn't have her in the paint. You weren't running the offense through her that entire first
Yeah.
quarter. Oh, Aaron running the floor, taking on Van Lift, and cooked her. And got the and one. Did you see Cunningham on the sides?
Say that again.
Did you see Cunningham on the side dancing it up when Ari just made the
Yeah,
shot?
I know. I'm telling you, she is. I love her game. She reminds me so much of a like a Spud Webb, a Nate Robinson type of player.
Yeah.
When, cause she's so quick. She got 9 points, 3 fouls, but
Oh, Ari's got 3 fouls? Who's got 3 fouls?
Ari.
Oh, she has one.
No, I just showed it up top, bottom.
Let me see. You're talking personal fouls? Ari McDonald's got
Yeah.
one.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought they showed somebody else had it.
Yeah, no one on the Fever. You have
Can you believe how this game is being ref? It's not.
there's like a whistle every possession.
Yeah.
But you got Howard, Mitchell, Hall, and Bonner. Oh, and Dantas, all with two fouls.
The
Can you
announcer was
believe
talking.
Boston only has one, and we're in the third quarter? She only has one foul.
I know, I know. That's wild. And you know what's funny though? Because of the fact of the matter is that Yeah, she is a smart veteran. She definitely is. You know what's funny though is that um the announcer was saying that, oh, the way Eric McDonald is playing, on a hardship contract, when Sid Colston and Caitlin Clark come back, they're not gonna be able to keep her. And
Mm,
I don't, bro, nah, they're gonna find a way to keep her.
they have to.
Chicago about to lose, but ooh,
Dude, they're down 21. Like they're getting spanked.
yeah,
And Aerie is cooking Haley Van Lith.
yeah. Remember we was talking about that in the pre-show earlier?
Oh,
How
with them two going head to head.
yeah, and I said, mm-mm, 36 points. Then we beat them like,
I think they had 57 the first game. They had less than 60.
yeah.
DB from deep. Damn.
Finally, that's where she need to be at. Not all the way half court. She need to be right at the top of the key to make
Yep.
shots.
Nice, Lexi.
Mm.
Get it, Airy from deep. Ah. So who? Let me know what you think. The players Indiana have on the court right now,
Boy, if
and
Eric
you can.
McDonald had hit that three, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that would have been crazy. But the players the Indiana have on the court now, minus Dantas and Boston, because either I think I'll be good with either. But do you think the five that are on the court now should be the starting five?
Yeah. B said every time I talk shit about DB, she makes a shot.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you her good luck charm, V. So you maybe have to like, be on X and like post some stuff about DB and stuff, get her going. She'll like I think she'll be all right, man. I think, you gotta think about it. We still like we ain't even 10 games into the season yet. That's crazy. And I was somebody had actually I did a compare stat last night at work, but then I ended up seeing that same comparison stat today on X where somebody was comparing the the s- um the Dallas Wings first 9 games to the Fever first 9 games last year. And I was like, yeah, they similar 1-8. But the thing about it is that team is horrible.
Mm,
They have pieces to start the right way. They just got to bench people, and they don't want to bench somebody like a Disney or Nelissa Smith. And
yeah.
Nelissa,
Melissa Smith is playing better for Dallas than she did with us, though. I think.
yeah,
I'm not saying she's good, but I think she's playing better over there. Nice save, Mitchell. DB from deep again. Oh,
mm,
I think V needs to talk more
mm,
shit.
mm. I ain't gonna lie. I am really impressed by these referees this game because man, even the last game, it was a little bit better.
Ooh. Kelsey Mitchell, three. We're about to be up 30. Oh my God.
Kelsey, he told you.
Yo,
Nah,
Chicago's
don't let
so.
up. That's right, Fever. Don't let up. Take them out.
Yo, why is Chicago so bad?
Oh,
Oh, Delana Bonner, her and Caitlin Clark are so animated with the fouls. Yeah, she like ripped her mouth off. DB just like ripped Ellen's mouth off her face.
Mm,
Jeez.
man, they putting the
I think they should put Timpson in the fourth. I think they should give her minutes. I mean, they're up like
that's what I'm
30.
saying. Yeah. Fred just said the same thing. He said, "Why KK is not in?"
Yeah.
I want to see KK right now. They up by 30.
Yeah. They should put KK in.
Going into the fourth quarter, put KK in the game.
Yeah.
Put her in the game. Let her run the floor with Ari.
They definitely need to keep Ari, and I think, I mean, obviously she's not going to be a starter over Caitlin, but I think the five that they have on the floor now, this should be their starting lineup while Caitlin's out.
Who's on the floor now? Because it's so hard for me to
Ari,
see.
Bonner, Dantas, Mitchell, and Hall. And Dantas, I'm good with either her or Boston because they're both, I think, equal. I think
Yeah,
Dantas is better on defense though.
yeah, yeah. That's what they need. And then you could like you say you could switch Doncic and Boston now and keep them on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yo, how many
Do you
fouls
think
is
Stephanie White gonna be back for the Atlanta game?
I don't know.
'Cause the
It
way
seemed
Kelly
like she might be
Austin
out a
Kelly was
while.
talking, yeah,
Yo, did she just pick up her? She just picked up her third. Was that her third or fourth foul for Bonner? Was that her third?
that's on Bonner.
Yeah, I think that's her third.
Yeah, I because the way Austin Kelly was talking, he was like, he's not sure, So whatever's going on with her, it's gonna be interesting.
They made it seem like she's going to be out a while, but I don't know. Like, obviously, they're not
Yeah,
going to say what's going on personally, but they made it the way they were talking, like the media, what I've seen on X
yeah,
Austin Kelly, she might be out a bit.
yeah.
Which Kelly isn't doing bad. I mean, he's not doing much worse than White, honestly. Oh, Haley Van Lith
I,
just took Kelsey Mitchell out. Yo. Oh, she just knocked her upside the head. Oh, snap. And she's, oh, no. Yo.
mm-mm.
Oh, she just got knocked. Oh, my God. Yo. She just like shouldered Mitchell in the face.
There's-
Ooh. Mitchell looks dizzy, dude. Her eyes are like half open and glazed over right now.
I hope she ain't got no concussion.
That's what I'm saying. That was a hard hit, and I mean, she made her free
Cause
throw.
then, yeah, cause then you would have to go to the hardship again to get somebody to replace her production.
Yeah. Oh, her eyes are watered, and yeah, she looks rough right now. He's got to take her out. Kelly's got to take her out after. He needs to call a
Yeah,
timeout.
after she hit this free throw and call a timeout, yo.
Yeah, he needs to call a
You up
timeout
by
and get her out the
27
game.
cards. What
He's leaving her in.
exactly?
Yo, she almost got took it out. Oh, he needs to take her out.
Yeah.
Why is I don't know why he has one, two, three, four timeouts. Chicago's got one.
Hmm. Chicago only had like that's 10 points in this quarter, right?
Yeah, someone said,
They had
yeah,
eight.
he said eight. Yo, he needs to take Mitchell. He needs to sub Mitchell out. Yo,
Yeah,
you're up
yeah.
like
Sub her
30
out.
something points.
Yeah, sub her out.
He's leaving her in. See, I don't agree with that.
Damn it. because you don't want to call us. I was just call it. It's what? It's,
Okay, she's out. Howard, gross. Howard's in.
she said, "How was it, girls?" Johnson's what? Johnson's got 3 points, 4 points now.
No, she's got more than that. Dantas, she's got. Oh snap! She only got 3 points. I thought she hit a
Yeah,
three.
yeah, I thought she did too.
Didn't she? Oh, I thought she hit. I don't know. Okay, maybe
She
not.
traveled.
Caitlin
They
Clark and
almost
Sophie
beat them by
Cunningham.
30. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they just showed Caitlin Clark on the sidelines, and her and Cunningham always be eating.
I know. That's like crazy. Oh, so Ari's still in the game, right? Yeah, Ari's still in the
Yeah.
game.
Oh, Howard just met. Okay, she got the putback. Yeah, Ari's still in the game, and Howard is now in the game. Boston is still on the bench.
Okay.
I can't believe does Boston really only have one foul?
Man, they beating the brakes off them.
Dude, they need to get their
Man,
starters like in the fourth. They need to pull their starters. We can't afford to be taking any more of our starting lineup out.
yeah.
They need to get off the court.
Well, we ain't got too many. We ain't got that many on the bench. But KK and well, no,
Well,
Caitlin
who
wasn't
else we
out.
got? We got
Oh,
Timpson,
Turner and
Turner,
KK.
yeah.
Yeah, you can
So
let
I
them
would
come
leave
in.
Dantas in. So I would just like put Timpson, Turner, McDonald, Dantas, and Bonner. No, screw it,
Yeah.
Howard. But
How many
yeah, I
points
would.
Lexi got? She got
Lexi's got 9. Mitchell has 17. Colson has 3. Boston with 11. Howard with 13. McDonald with 9. And then Dantas and Bonner with 3. They're all in the plus
mm,
though. There's no one on the fever that's in the negative.
yeah, that's a balance. And now they got Atlanta next, New York, and then Connecticut again.
Yeah. I don't. CC is definitely not back for Atlanta. If she's back for New York, I don't know. What do you think, Marty? I think if they bring CC back, I don't want them to slow roll her in. Like if she's 100%, I want her to be back.
Yeah, I agree too. It's kind of I'm weighing it between two teams, the Atlanta and the New York game because they don't play New York until what next Saturday.
Next weekend, yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah, they don't play them. So, hmm, if she doesn't play against Atlanta, then most likely she'll probably end up coming back against the New York because that's a whole week, another whole week off
Yeah.
to get completely ready.
Yeah. I definitely if she's ready, I don't think she should play Atlanta because Ryan's about to take her out again. Like, I think.
Yeah, Ryan gonna be all over her, and
Yeah.
honestly, I think, I mean, the fear. I mean, what I think if you subtract because they got Jordan Canada back and she's been out in injury,
Wait, she's
but
back?
I think that
Canada's
with
back?
yeah, Jordan Canada was back.
Oh, when did
She
she come
played.
back? She wasn't at the last
She
game, was she?
came. She played last night game,
Oh,
but
okay.
she was ineffective. So I think the fever. I mean, it's to me they won't be pressured. The only thing is they're gonna have to deal with Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray has been on a tear last couple of games, but Ryan Howard, she's just a shot jacker. She ain't gonna really do too much.
She's like a Rike.
Um,
They just it's the volume
yeah,
shooting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he just sat the starters. Mitchell. Okay, wait, who's on the floor? Yeah, he sat the starters. So you have Colson, McDonald, Bonner, Howard. Okay, Boston's on the court. I would put Dantas in.
Mm. So I think apparently from what the announcer was saying, I think Kelsey got was worried about her nose. So I think her nose was bothering her more.
Yeah, her eyes. That's what I'm saying. She looked like she was like seeing stars, and her eyes were teary and glazed over. She got knocked hard. It wasn't. I didn't
Mm.
see her nose bleeding or anything.
Yeah.
Just hopefully it's not a concussion and she doesn't go to concussion protocol.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, Ari from three.
Hmm.
Is it really 68-41? Do they really only have 41 points?
They're gonna have less than what they had when we played on the first time. Fred say Angel Reese point forward. Yet another miss. Like another miss.
uh,
Mm-mm.
ooh, DB from downtown again.
Mm. Hmm. 30-point game. Good
This is
grief.
wild. Ooh, nice pass. Oh, travel. What was that?
Mm. Well, it's safe to say the sky is pretty worse than the Dallas Wings.
The sky is fallen.
Yeah, it's really falling. Man, man, I can't wait to hear what these
Wait, what did McDonald do? Huh? Oh,
mm-mm.
that's weak. She flopped. That was
Yeah.
acting. That's weak. Even the announcers.
Yeah. There was like they can't.
Ooh,
Mm-mm.
on Reese.
Hmm.
That's a good point, Frederick. Angel Reese point forward yet with another miss. I don't know. What do you think about her playing point forward, or do you think she's better in the paint? I think her and Cordozo just don't mesh together.
It's the same thing that we was talking about with the Nelissa Smith and the Natasha Howard with Leo Boston. They need to I think that's the only reason why they wanted to pull Reese from the basket a little bit more, put it at point four. I think it's a bad idea. I think you could use her as a more of a screen and roll, you know, to where she could, roll off the screen, you pass it to her, then she could dump it to Cardoza. But when Cardoza get hot, then they kind of like freeze her out the next game, and with and wanted to give Reese a lot of touches. So her being put forward, it doesn't impress me any because she can't really handle the ball. I
Exactly.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you see Asia Wilson being point forward center or driving, bringing the ball up because she has better handles and she could get to the basket. You know, she has a little bit more moves. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Or you see Jocko Jones bringing the ball up a little bit sometime from time to time. You can't, or Stewie, one of the two, you know, you can't use Reese like that when she doesn't really have handles. And people trying to make her seem like she's, you know, she's a good player. She's her specialty is rebounds. That's it.
Right.
And that she's not rebounding, she's to me, I feel like she's ineffective in the game.
Yeah, I agree. She said someone, I think she said she used to be a point guard. I don't know if that was in high school or what, but yeah, she's definitely not good handling the ball. So I think they need to get rid of either her or Cardozo. I don't think they keep both. It just doesn't make sense because they need to put Reese back in
Exactly.
the paint, I think.
Exactly.
But if she's passing the ball more though, like she's not trying to get those me
Yeah.
bounds. She's doing better with passing the ball back out.
Yeah, I think that that's one thing about it. She is trying to pass the ball. Mm-mm.
Ooh,
30 point.
is that Bree Turner? Oh, Turner's in.
Mm.
Oh, I wish they would put Timpson in though. That's a shame.
Yeah. Maddie Westbell. Her sister played for what? I think Dallas.
Tickets went down to $3. I saw. I think it was a troll account. I saw on Twitter that people were getting rid of tickets for $1.
Yeah. It's probably been a troll
$3
account.
though? Is that for real? That's wild.
Mm-mm.
There are a lot of empty seats though
Mm-mm.
in that arena.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
I think the Sky has a lot of bigs too. That-
who? Hold on. Who else do they have that are? Who else do they have that are? That's big.
I think Elizabeth Williams. Um.
What is she?
Well, they're kind of like average a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, she is a center. She's 6'3". Okay.
Hmm. That's a good question, Fred. Will the coach in Chicago last? I don't know. I do not know.
The WNBA has a
He,
coaching problem because they can't pay. Like I think the Dallas's head coach is garbage. Um,
mhm.
Chicago's head coach isn't doing. So Chicago has the players. I think like they have
Yeah,
the talent, but yeah, for whatever reason, they're like the worst team in the league. Is that
and
coaching?
that if you think about it, the same thing with the Dallas Wings. If they change their lineup up, me personally, and put more floor spacing out there for Pace to be a little bit better,
Yeah,
it'll work, but they don't do that, you know, and they don't know how to. That's the same thing with Chrissy Sides. They didn't know how she didn't know how to utilize Caitlin Clark until you had people coming down there, and then Kurt Miller, he's over there. I think what he's the GM or whatever over in Dallas, and then the coach is his hire. He brought him in. So, he ain't gonna really fire him, get rid of him, you
Yeah.
know. So that's one of them tough positions that you you're gonna be stuck with because you're gonna have a coach that's going to be coaching his team another year, and your general manager is cool with him. They worked together before, and he brought him in as his guy. So now everybody all the players have to suffer for it.
But do you think Paige and Enrique, because you mentioned Paige, I don't think they play well together because their play style is like Enrique is a volume
Yeah,
shooter and she's hero ball, similar to Kelsey Mitchell. She just jacks up shots. That
yeah,
definitely doesn't pair well for Paige because once Paige passes the ball, she doesn't get it back.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like Paige, and Paige really doesn't look for her shot only when she needs to look for a shot. She rather play makes more than
Right.
it's just like when she had like in the national championship, it was Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd that really led that team to victory.
Yeah.
Because they was unstoppable. They didn't South Carolina didn't have a match. Paige didn't really do much. A she needs a type of player like a AZ Fudd. Not say they gonna get her, but she
Yeah.
need a person like that where they can flow a little bit. If Enrique transition her game like that, it would be a little bit better, but she can't because she's been in the league a long time. She plays one style. It don't
Hmm.
even if Caitlin Clark was over there with her, it'd still be the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Haro said this cannot be sustained because if CC is not playing, coach coach flights will commence. CBS did not make any revenue tonight, nor the WNBA. So the CBA, I think that's interesting. I think that's what he meant by CBS as a CBA. I
yeah,
think that's interesting because that is up and people, some of the players, quite a few of them that I've heard are talking about, doing the walkout thing or whatever, not playing next year if they don't get what they want.
but
This is
that
showing
but
that without CC, this league can't sustain itself.
but the thing about it is that I read a column on somebody that's in Michael Jordan's circle, and they were saying that this the CBA needs Caitlin Clark to be on the in there to in the meetings. She's the only one that could probably leverage enough to get them what they kind of like want a little bit. And another thing too, what the what the walkout or lockout, whatever they want to call it,
Yeah,
it just only depends how many players. Because if it's only a handful of players, a lot of the players can't afford to because they don't get paid as much as some of the top players in the league anyway. So you're not gonna get the whole league to lock out. You're not gonna get a lot of the players lock out. And if you get a few players, say the top players in the league, like a Stewie or whatever, I don't think Caitlin will. I don't. Angel Reese probably will. We ain't gonna miss her anyway.
yeah,
But I mean, you could literally fill them back by pulling people from overseas who want the opportunity to play. The season won't get locked out because you have players that can bring in. Now, if all 44 or all 40 something players say, yeah, we locking out, then that's a whole different thing. But if you
yeah,
only get if you get like 10, 20 players that say lock out, then you got undrafted players, then you got players overseas that you can bring in and fill those roster spots up and say, hey, okay, we'll still go on with the league. You do what you do, and we still gonna make money. And if Caitlin Clark doesn't lock out, then then it don't really matter at all.
yeah. She won't. She just wants to play.
Yeah. So if the thing about it, she's the her. See, they might say, well, we lock out, but if Caitlin Clark said, well, I'm not locking out, guess what? The league will move on because they will find players to replace in the league, and she will still play. And then they'll still generate. And then what it's gonna look like, they're gonna generate revenue because Caitlin starts still playing, and the CBA gonna be looking like, okay, well, we locked out, but you know, we still moving on without you. The league gonna look, we moving on without you, and we still making money because you're not affecting us. And see, that's what Stewie do was hoping when they created Unrival to rival the NBA, to rival the WNBA, and
Yeah.
that's not even sustainable as well either.
Mm-mm. They
Because
pulled
what
they pulled in the same
go
numbers at the WNBA without Caitlin Clark, even worse. Pull
yeah,
in.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole CBA stuff and the whole like this league is was on the rise before Caitlin Clark and all that. It wasn't
Hmm.
because yeah, there's a little bit of a rise between last year and this year, but that's still
Yeah.
because of Caitlin Clark. But still, the games without
Hmm.
Caitlin Clark are still lagging way behind than the
Yeah,
games
way
with
behind.
Caitlin Clark. So honestly,
And
I don't think this league has a leg to stand on when it comes to negotiating. Like without Caitlin
no,
Clark,
they
like they
don't.
don't have a leg to stand on.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. That's why I've been trying to tell people. I like they don't. The league does not have a leg to stand on. The owners
Mm-mm.
go. The owners control six other teams in the WNBA. Six or seven other teams, and there's probably a few of them that doesn't run by an NBA team. You know, and then you bring in more teams in next year. So you're not going to really your negotiation for the CBA is not going to be what you think it is because you got two more teams that's expansion teams coming in. You
I
just
think they're
brought
trying to grow too fast. I think that's a good point about
yeah.
the expansion teams. I think that's a bad idea.
That's why I would they should to me personally they should just let the Valkyries exist for like 3 years, then
Yeah,
bring in another team.
yep.
And what they really need to do, bring in one team, then expand the roster spot to about 14 and create some kind of G League so where the players that don't get drafted or players that don't have to go overseas, they can develop. And if you need a person, you can bring them up to the roster spot instead of be hunting all over looking for people.
Well, I think that's a problem with the league. Like, I don't think it has to do with like roster spots. Obviously, that's a problem, but I think part of the problem too is you have the draft and you have what 3 or 4
Yeah,
rounds, and
yeah.
they don't keep any players because they just keep the old heads. They don't develop any players. They don't bring in new players. The young players they keep the old players, and the old players aren't that good. The new
Oh,
players coming
Michaela
up
Timpson in
run
the game.
circles around them.
Kiki in the game.
Oh heck yeah! Frederick says CC need to go play golf. Oh, good.
McDonald for
Timpson.
three catches in. Mm-mm.
Ooh, Timpson almost had that steal.
24. Maddie Westbell was hurt, and then I think when she came back, she threw Notre Dame chemistry all off.
Why? I don't know. I don't think I've seen her play.
Yeah, well, Notre Dame was on a roll last year, and even though they lost a few games, but they was really, really, really on a roll. And then when they brought her back off an injury and put her in the starting lineup, it seemed like the chemistry with that team was really bad, and they didn't perform well.
Oh yeah, Notre Dame did fall off a cliff.
Yeah,
Yo, they got almost a 30-point lead again.
Colston just hit another three.
All right, let's take a poll. Do we think Chicago's going to end the game with at least 60 points? Oh, McDonald just stole the
Nah,
ball from Haley Van Lith. They may not even
who
get
stole it?
60. McDonald.
Wow.
Oh, nice pass to Dantas. McDonald for three. Oh,
Mm-mm.
do we think Chicago's going to make it to 60 points?
I
That's
don't
the
think they're gonna get
question.
60. And they 1 point under what we beat them last game.
No, I think didn't we beat them? Didn't they have like 57 or what? They were under 60 when we beat them last game
I
too.
think it was
Yeah,
what I think it was what 58. I think 58.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like
So
that.
they 6 points under.
Oof.
Yeah, as City Colston could hit shots like that, that's really beneficial right there for her position.
Oh, did she just
She
get
really
knocked
need.
out? Speaking of Colson, oh, okay, she's good. She just got
She
knocked out
been
and she was on the
last.
ground for a minute.
Yeah, last game she got banged up pretty bad.
Yeah, she's streaky. Like she can shoot. It's just she's just not consistent. Cece would have pulled up right
V,
there.
yeah, V V said Reese fans live stream is going on. They had me
Ooh,
laughing.
was that Turner? Yeah, that was Turner.
Mm.
Damn, they're not even gonna. They got how many
Yo,
points did they? They had 13 points in the fourth. Oh my god, their highest quarter was 15 in the
wow,
set. They had 15 points in the second.
that's wow.
That's crazy. Yo, they only had
Uh,
13 points this quarter. Actually, we only had 11, so we didn't do well this quarter either.
yo.
Damn.
Wow, this is the first WNBA primetime game on CBS.
Oh, this season?
Yeah, they made
Oh.
history.
I think this Indiana Fever Chicago Sky quote unquote rivalry needs to end now. I think
Yeah,
that's run its course. I think we're good.
yeah. I don't, 3 games is enough for me. 4 games
Yeah.
is enough. Not no
We're playing
five.
them 7 times. How many games are we playing?
Five.
Oh, that's two. That's so many.
So we got 3 at home. They got 2.
I,
V said another public embarrassment for Angel Reese. Yep.
okay.
Mm-mm.
In all honesty, you guys let me know. Remember the first 2 times we played Chicago, preseason included, where we looked unstoppable and we looked superhuman. And then we played an actual team and we got our asses handed to us. Do you think we actually played that well tonight, or do you think Chicago just sucks that bad? Like subjectively or objectively, whatever. Do you think Indiana actually looked good tonight, or was Chicago just that bad?
I think like they try to hype Chicago up coming into this game because they beat the Dallas Wings twice. But both of them teams is bad.
Yeah,
Somebody has to win. I
yeah,
think the Indiana Fever is still, still a good team. They still a good team. They figuring it out, and I just don't think that the Chicago Sky has a clue because even though Tyler Marsh is there, but they don't know how to use their roster. The roster is the issue. You're gonna either have to, I don't know, to be honest with you, I think trading either Cardoza or Angel Reese is gonna be one of the they're gonna have to figure that out
yeah.
for this roster to flow a little bit better.
They can't
Even
be on the court together.
yeah, even when they had Kennedy Carter last year, it was the same thing. It was the same exact thing. And Kennedy Carter was a top scorer, and he still could not
Mm,
beat Indiana last year.
yeah,
They couldn't beat them. They just could not beat them because Indiana when Indiana roster is the same. It's a little bit better than it was last year. But Indiana, the thing about it is, Indiana had Boston, Mitchell, Hall, and Clark.
yeah,
You know, and then it was the others. They don't have they don't have pure scoring. They got squeaky scorers on that
yeah.
team. Even if Vandersloot didn't get hurt, I still don't think they would have beat the Fever tonight.
Mm.
So they need. I
I
don't
think
know.
they would
It's
have
gonna be
scored more,
to me.
but yeah,
Yeah, that probably would score more. It
yeah,
but I just don't think that the Sky gonna have to figure it out. They 2-5. If Fever don't, they don't jump to 500, 4-4.
yeah.
Now, now imagine if
So
the Fever was to go into Atlanta and beat Atlanta without Caitlin Clark. That's gonna show
and
that
Sophie
will show a
Cunningham,
whole lot. Yeah, that will show a whole lot of how this team has really coming together. Because
yeah,
now when you get them pieces back, you should be like out of the gate. So
yeah.
Eric
I
McDonald
think.
had. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say. I think that's what I was getting at was against Chicago. We looked really good. I think our offense did gel. We had moments where we kind of were slacking and reverted back and just looked kind of disjointed.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think they played together better. Our defense was, not perfect, but I think things are coming together for the team. But I think playing against a team like Atlanta would actually show, like you said, will show more so, I think, our progress because playing a team like Chicago, I think yes, we look better, but at the same time, I think they make us look better too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. And now it's like we won a game with Clark in the blowout, and then now we beat them in the blowout again without Clark. That just go to say now, to be honest, this team ain't gonna never beat Indiana. To be honest with you, not this year.
I
And
hope not.
if Indiana's now great, Ari is a true point guard. She's the difference
Hmm.
maker
Yeah,
because you think about it. She only picked up 2 fouls. She was 3 for 6 for free from the 3 point line. She was 4 for 8 from the field. She only had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and then she was a plus 19. That's crazy work. Plus 19. We only had
yeah.
one minus, and that's Bree Turner had the only minus of -1, and then everybody else was high. Mitchell was a plus 28. Hall was a plus 27. And we really wasn't in foul trouble like that. The most we had was Doncic with 3 and DeWanna Bonner with 3. That's it.
I'm
And
surprised
I was
Boston ended the
surprised.
game with two.
I know that's what I was saying. I was
Yeah,
like, maybe Don Staley sent some mojo over there. She was talking about, not having Camilla them in foul trouble like that.
it was Dawn
So
Staley's outfit.
yeah. Well, Reese didn't get a double double this game. She only had 4 points, so that's good.
Oh, her fans are going to be coming out of the woodwork.
I know they're gonna be crying. We need to bench Camila Cardozo. We need to start Angel Reese because Angel Reese can make the ball move all over the court. She
She killed
and
it
then
on
it,
rebounds, though. Reese, she had
yeah,
12 rebounds. She actually had two assists, but yeah, she only had 4 points and she
but
played
that's
27
that's
minutes.
as she really embraced that role of a rebounder, like a Dennis Rodman type
Yeah,
mentality. She really would be good. Grab it, kick it out, position yourself. If you could get an easy tap in, then get an easy tap in. What's up, dude? Um, get an easy tap in, then that's fine. But don't sit there and try to like go up and down, because that's when
yeah.
everybody knows when you get the rebound, everybody caves in on her, and then that's how she get a shot block easy. If she looks for the get the rebound, kick it out, allow the offense to set up a little bit, then reposition yourself. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, if you get the ball in, you should be able to make a quick little move and go up. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't. She's so orthodox. That's what the problem is with her. She's unorthodox. And then Lisa
Yeah.
Leslie already tried to help her, and she still revert back into her same ways.
She just has bad fundamentals.
Yeah, very bad, very bad.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
I don't know.
but
I think it was a good game. It was a boring game to watch. I mean, it wasn't competitive.
yeah, it's it's not, you know, when Cece and Sophie ain't out there, was especially Cece, if she ain't out there, it's kind of hard to, you know, because you looking for a logo three, really looking for a logo three in the game. You know, that's what everybody look for. But we was 11 for 27 from 3-point land today, and that's 40%. So
It's
not
not
bad. And
bad.
we had 31 rebounds. We had 31 rebounds. Today 30. So we beat them by one. We had
We need
20
to do better with the
assists
free
to the
throws, though.
11. Yeah. We gotta get better free throws. So
And
Lexi was two for
Aaliyah
two for three
Boston
point
only
line.
took 7 shots still. That's still so
Yeah.
low.
Especially when you're going to get some bigger teams, you know what I'm saying? She has to get more touches, you know, because she
Yeah.
could really. Fred is killing me. He said Reese's ass coordinated as a baby giraffe. Man, I can't with you, bro. I can't with you.
Watching her
But
run and
nah,
dribble the ball at the same time,
that's
it's like a
crazy.
yo-yo. It's like, oh my
I
gosh.
know. Mm-mm. You know, I'm telling you, if she was playing with Caitlin, Caitlin would make her look so good.
I
Good,
know.
look better than what she would look like. And that's the thing about it, because when she was at LSU, she had players that made her look good.
Yeah, but she was making layups at what's different? Like, I don't get it. She was actually making her layups at LSU. Like, she
The
can't
difference
make a
is
layup.
she had players there. She had players there that was spacing the floor, running the point, and they could make their shots, and it was easy for her to get rebounds to go back up with nobody on her. The difference is this league played differently, a little bit more aggressively. So she can't get that spacing, that free rebound put back up. She can't score as much because players on her. And if you're not a player that can handle the ball and really put moves out, players easy to adjust to your style of play and stop you. You
Yeah.
know, and that's the difference. She had great players around her. I mean, she got decent players around her now, but she doesn't. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I think she tries too hard to me for some reason. So,
Yeah.
but
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. If I don't get a chance to go to the Atlanta games Tuesday, I'll probably come on and do a stream. But hopefully, I could get to the Atlanta game Tuesday. I really want to get to that game.
You
So
should go. That'll be
yeah,
an interesting game.
yeah. Because just in case if assistant coach Cece comes back, then I'll be ready to go.
She's not gonna be
So
back. She's
yeah,
not
I
gonna be
think
playing, but she'll be coaching.
she'll be coaching. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get down there and everything. But I will keep you posted and everything like that. So
Yeah.
you
No, for
gonna be in
sure.
you gonna be in New York Saturday, right?
I was gonna go to the Indiana game. I was gonna go to Indy, and
Yeah.
watch them play New York, but yeah, we're not going now. I'm actually driving to so I'll be in South Carolina Saturday.
Okay.
Oh,
Somebody
someone
said,
just said Fly Hippie's going to that game too.
which one
The
he's
Atlanta
going to?
game.
Fly Hippie's going to the Atlanta game,
I'm
John.
assuming that's what they meant.
Okay.
But yeah, if you don't
Hey.
go, I'll be around Tuesday. I won't be around Saturday to live stream because I'll be just getting to the house. It's like an 8 hour drive, so I'll just be rolling up like as the game's starting, or I might miss the first
Okay.
quarter. But
Well,
Tuesday, if you don't
I
go,
probably
I should
most
be
like.
around.
Yeah, I probably what time that game start
Which
Saturday?
one? Saturday's like
The New.
3.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts at 3, so I would have to leave at like like 5 a.m. to get. Yeah, so Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and then Saturday is, yeah, 3 p.m.
Hey, Fred, if I go to that game, I'll let you know and we can meet up. Matter of fact, let me. Hey, I'm gonna post a banner down there. Copy my email down there, and then just send me an email real quick. So send me an email real quick, and then we could chat from there. John said he can't go to many, but wants to see CC. He lives there, I think. He lives in Atlanta. Oh wow, I need to
I
hit
know,
him
but
up
is it
too.
Atlanta or I'm assuming
Yeah.
Atlanta.
All right, Fred. Nice talking to you, bro. And definitely we would definitely catch up. So no worries. Um,
Y-
Nikki, appreciate you again. We got to keep this rolling. So great,
y-
like if I don't go, if I go to the game Tuesday, it won't be a live stream. And
Oh hell yeah, no,
I'll
that'd be
stream on.
awesome.
I'm gonna stream on Saturday. For that game.
Yeah,
I know you'll be on the road, but I'll hold it down for you while I'm here.
yeah. If you
So
don't end up going to the game Tuesday, just let me know. But yeah, I mean, if you do
yeah.
go, that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna reach out to Fly Hippie and see if he's going to Atlanta again. That'd be cool because I can meet up with Fred and I can meet up with him
Yeah,
and we all could probably like just link up together and enjoy the game. So get to meet each other and everything like that. So yeah.
get some good content. And CC's not there, so you might be able to get tickets for a Big Mac. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
right. A Big Mac and a McFlurry. So yeah, well, I definitely I'll be checking in and checking on it as soon as I can. So, but guys, thank y'all for another live stream. Sorry that I'm out of power and y'all can only hear my voice tonight, but I will be back. Hopefully, if the power come on, I'll do a post game recap of the game. But if not, then y'all hear from me in the morning. Nikki, thank you again. Good, enjoy your company. Great, another win for the Fever. They 4-4, 500. So let's see if we could do it again in Atlanta.
there you go, and have a good night, everyone.
That's right. Have a good night, everyone.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire. It's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it. So official, like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is live.